hip hop,
Yeah,
hip hop, hip
bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
and
hop,
oh
hip
God,
hop,
what's
hip.
up with?
Attention all my business owners, if you would like to advertise your business right before each video that we do here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, make sure you email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com, advertise@hiphopun.com, ask about our holiday specials.
Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest.
You already know what it is. Let's jump right into the content for today. So, alright, Bobby Shmurda is letting everything out about the industry now. He called out Rock Nation, specifically by name in light of what's going on with Tory. Then he talked about all the rappers going through the RICO cases. But he also exposed some valuable information about NBA YoungBoy. So I'm going to sit back, I'm going to roll the tape, and then get ready, because after that, I'm going to tie all of this together and tell you what I think about it. Here's Bobby Smurda calling out the industry. Roll tape.
Trying to come for that light. You feel what I'm saying? It's nasty. Like these labels is nasty. Like look what they just did to Tory. That is nasty, man. That's nasty. And then like the whole rap community that's supporting these, yeah, it's disgusting, man. Because these are the same people that come from saying that they live our lifestyle, that they came from our lifestyle. These motherfuckers out here playing dress up right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? These playing dress up from left to right. I ain't even get out my bed today. Yeah. I'm like, God damn, son. Tory, Young Thug, Cass, y'all just like trying to lock up every fucking body, bro. This shit, I don't want to be a rapper, bro. I don't even want to be a rapper. This shit not even funny. Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like and then motherfuckers out here want to be artists after it. Like y'all niggas want to do all this shit. Just playing dress up, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. These people are good kids, bro. These motherfuckers is good kids. I don't want to hear about no rapper. First of all, I don't want to hear about no rap. These niggas is off the chain. These niggas is telling you, taking you to jail. They reprogram pages. If you look at their fucking likes and you look at their fucking comments, 90% of that shit is fake. It's fucking fake. A bunch of bots, but they mixing with the real people, so y'all don't know what's real or not. But if you were real
rich, bro, I'm rich. Like my workers' bills are like $40,000 a month. I don't think people in your family make that. And my family bills is like $30,000 a month. My clothes is like $40,000 a month. 28. I didn't even go to junior high school. I ran a $4 million last year. Ran a $1 million this year. They just don't talk about it because I'm not on your label. I'm not a slave. I'm not winning none of these slaves. So they don't talk about, you're the biggest slave. Like NBA is like one of the biggest slaves in the game. He's one of the biggest slaves to them. So they're going to go crazy for boy. You feel me? They're going to make sure all the shit y'all see on YouTube is fake views. All the shit is fake. Everything that y'all see on my dead grandmother, all that shit is fake. It's for 1 million views. It's $4,000 cash, nigga, on gang, nigga, on my dead grandmother. That's what these labels do. You feel me? They kick that out. They put that y'all going to
Alright, so let's unpack this layer by layer, if I may. First, he starts off talking about Tory Lanez and what they did, to him. And let's talk about that first, because, my thing is, like, we can say that all day about Tory, and this is 100% honesty about what they did to Tory, unless he really didn't shoot Megan and somebody else shot Megan, then what are we really talking about? Now, I get it. You get to the courts and you get railroaded and things like that. I get it. But people have to be way more specific when they just want to call Rock Nation out. Now, he talks about Rock Nation, briefly here. But if you guys can remember, we ran a story last year of him supposedly signing with Rock Nation. So did that, did the bottom fall out on that deal? I think with this industry, I know what this industry is, but I think sometimes, it's just like, it's such a popularity contest, and people, want to go on to the most popular platform or sign with the most popular label because it looks like it's something that it's probably really not. We seen Meek Mill leave Rock Nation, and at the end of the day, Rock Nation may afford you maybe a slight bit more opportunities than another label, but at the end of the day, it's still a label. The splits may be a little bit better for some artists, but at the end of the day, It's still a record label. It's still a bank. It's still loaning you money. It's still giving you, money, but it's going to take the lion's share of the money back because they're putting up the money that you don't have as an investment. So I always tell people and artists is to come in with leverage, come in your deal with leverage, saying, look, already have income generated, already have, your whole machine in place. And if it makes sense for you to, go to a deal and take it to another level, then that's fine. Just like Facebook. Or let's say YouTube, for example. They had a machine already, but Google comes in and says, look, we can, take this to the next level, whether it's buying you out, you know what I mean? Or, taking a percentage, but we're going to put $200 million into this and we never look back. So sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're too concerned, if you don't have enough leverage in a deal, you're going to end up, taking a bad deal like most rappers do when they first come into the industry. The majority of rappers' first deal is trash. They're getting locked into 10-year deals. Their splits are crazy. And then 5 years down the line, they blow up. But they think they got $1 million on the books, but 750 of that is going, to the label because the label put you into a deal because you didn't think that you could, accomplish this on your own. There are some times I would say from just talking to people and interviewing different rappers, sometimes a label deal may be beneficial, but always make it a partnership deal. That's one thing Roc Nation did when they came in with Def Jam. They'll tell you they came in as a partnership. Meaning, okay, yeah, you got a machine too, but so do I. So let's come together. Let's talk about splits, how we can make this thing amicable for both people. So I don't know about the whole Roc Nation thing and, doing this and that, but I am starting to, one thing that's for sure, one thing's for certain is these contracts, these insurance policies out. You can look it up. Anybody can, if you got a business, you can put a policy on one of your, top employees, one of your top people. You could do it. Yes, you can. In the event, let's say if you ran, a crane business and you ran cranes and your top crane operator, goes or whatever the case may be, you can give any example I can give you. It's a record label. Your artist is this person. This person generates $50 million a year. For the label, the next artist might generate $1 million. So, okay, I got to put a policy on this one. Just in case he passes away, I need $300 million. And this is an example because this is going to assure me the next 5 to 10 years, is covered because I had it on the books as him being signed to me for the next 5 to 10 years. So if I take a policy out for $200 million on this guy, and he passes away, then I'm not really losing nothing. I just got to go and get another artist, but those years are compensated. Just like it's any people make business way more complicated than what it really needs to be, right? If I'm an artist, I got 1 million followers, right? When I put out a record, I sell 10,000 records, right? Let's just go old school because the streams is a whole nother ball game. I sell 10,000 records. They're $10. All right, what did I make? I make that bread, right? And that bread is mine. It goes off the top. That's me. Now, if a label wants to come in and say, okay, you sold, 10,000 records, right? You got 100,000 followers. You sold 10,000 records. I could probably get this up to 500,000 or 200,000. Okay, let's talk splits. I already got this, and this, and this. And maybe with a push, I can get 500,000 records sold with this album. But, however, okay, you got these different venues. You could put it in. You could do this. You could put marketing behind it. Okay, let's talk a split. I'll take 70. I'll give you 30. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all this stuff really is, man. And you got to be able to, negotiate. You get what you negotiate at the end of the day. I know it sounds crazy, but you got to be willing. And we interviewed Master P a few months ago. You got to be willing to walk away from the table sometimes. Now, as far as the bots and people buying stuff, that's obvious. People buy followers. People buy views. People buy all of that stuff. You know what I mean? It just, perception is what people want. People want that perception at the end of the day. Now, I don't know too much about it. I know people have told me, oh, yeah, you could do this. And you hear Bobby Smurda saying that. And I'm not going to go out here and say, like, NBA YoungBoy's numbers is fake. I just don't know. I just don't know. It seems like it's pretty organic to me. Some of these people are organic, but some of them is fake as hell. Some you could tell, some you can't. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna digress. It's your brother Ogami in Hip Hop News Uncensored. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I surely appreciate you guys listening in. Hey, share this video and make sure you check out our website, which is hiphopun.com. That's hiphop the letter un.com. Peace.